Happy weekend, sir. Happy weekend, ma.
Happy weekend, sir. Happy weekend, sir.
Okay, guys. Welcome to my channel. Today, I'm just gonna get right into the news. Alright guys, let us start off by talking about Tiwa Savage's new song featuring Omarion, the American singer. This is the remix, get it now. The original song got about 1 million views, or 1 million views right now on YouTube. And now we have the remix featuring Omarion. And guess what guys, it's almost at 1 million in 3 days. Just 3 days, this song is almost at 1 million, while the original version of the song is just 1 million views.
You had to scream another name. You said you wanted to see me. I be trying to keep it low key. In a private jet, make it easy. I pull up in that Lamborghini. I know you want me. You know I really want you, girl. You know I want you, but you higher.
Congratulations to Tiwa Savage. Moving on to the next news. I don't want to start with this, but I felt like let me just get this out of the way. We all know about the Danish husband who killed the wife. It has been confirmed that he actually killed his wife and child. The evidence reveals that the man killed the wife, so he's going to face prosecution soon, and we don't know, maybe life imprisonment, but I'm very sure it's going to be life imprisonment or else there's going to be a riot in Lagos. This another sad news. Zulezu, I don't know if most of you know this guy's Zulezu, known for singing this song Kiriwawa.
Daddy, when you go for journey, somebody enter for mommy's house. And you see the for mommy's bed, the person pushing mommy, mommy push person, person push mommy. Small time, mommy follow Yakata for bed. The man just say, Kerewa, Kewa, Kerewa, oh, Kerewa, Kewa, Kerewa.
Zulezu, there are two. One is currently mentally unstable, so he's been taken care of. The partner revealed this recently in an interview. He says the guy is no more the person he knows him to be, and that looks like he's mentally unstable, or he is mentally unstable. That is such a sad story. And he said they've been together since primary school. That means they've been together for years, and right now the guy is going, you know.
Just woke up one morning and discovered that he's no longer the person that he used to be. What's going on, Mike? What's happening, Mike? What's going on? No explanation. We thought there was something bothering him inside of him that when well persuaded he might share with us, but to my surprise, I started seeing my colleague going insane, man.
That's such a sad news. Yeah, I just pray he gets well soon. Some people say this drugs, marijuana, but whatever the case may be, I just pray for his quick recovery, because this is not a good news and this is not something we should joke about. Moving on to the next news. Before I talk about this, Mr. Real has just one song out there, Legbegbe. With Legbegbe, what's this siren, God? And with Legbegbe, he has collaborated with bigger artists like the Banj and others. You know, he's well known on the street as well with just that song. So I just hope Mr. Real keep working on himself. Now, what am I trying to say? Mr. Real signs a deal with Sony Music. Sony Music. Everyone is running from Sony Music Entertainment Africa. It might work out for him. I think he should get a lawyer that's gonna read through everything. We know the YC and the Sony Africa case, it turns out bad. Before he signs the deal, he would have thought about it and of course talk to his lawyer about it. I'm hoping so, since he has the Banj beside him. Shout out to Mr. Real. Congratulations if it works out. Yeah, congratulations. It might favor you, who knows. Mr. Real's name is Okafor Uchenna Victor, according to report, and is from Anambra State. For those of you who think he's Yoruba, I think most part of his life has always been here in Lagos, and that's why he knows how to speak Yoruba fluently.
Oh yeah, fun all leg back. Oh yeah, fun all leg back. Oh yeah, fun all leg back. Fun all jebi she weg. Oh yeah, fun all leg back.
Alright guys, so that's it about Mr. Real. Here we have Face. Face said he hasn't lost touch because he hasn't released a song for a while. Like, that does not make him irrelevant. I guess that's what he's trying to explain. Guys, let us quickly watch this interview.
If you say lost touch, Nigerians are very, I would say, well, Nigerians, I would say, the thing about Nigeria is that when you don't release a song for a while, they believe that nothing's going on. I'm working hard, I'm doing it right. I have to do it right and then let it come out right. Because at the same time, if it doesn't come out right, they'll be first to tell you that this is not good, this is not good. So just do it right and do your thing.
Okay, but Face, I think if you ask any Nigerian or any guy in the entertainment industry since the Kolomenta era, Face alone and stuff, that was it. After then, Face hasn't really, you know, gained much ground. He says Nigerians will say he's irrelevant. Even at that time, we were putting out songs, but it wasn't just hit songs. So that is it. But he is trying. Okay, here we have Sheyi Law. Sheyi Law says that comedy shows don't make as much money as we think they are making, but if you have much sponsors, then you can make much money. But without that, that's not profitable in Nigeria.
If you don't have the backing of sponsors, you will hardly make profit. I can tell you that for a fact. I've done it. I've lost money. A lot of us do these shows because, which is the truth. If somebody has said it before, it is actually the truth. A lot of us do it to keep relevance, to keep us in the faces of the people for the private events that we get to do after our shows, you know. I'm
very sure that AY is one of the biggest comedian in Nigeria that is making a whole lot from shows because he has a lot of sponsors. So that's why he's much respected among his counterparts. That is it about Sheyi Law. Now, talking about funny stuff, we have right here an American singer, Kelani. I actually saw this video online and I felt like I should, you know, we should watch it together. I would be lying to you if I say I didn't watch this video like 4 to 5 times. It's quite funny though, but it's a very short video. She's talking about Naija prayers, okay, the way Nigerians pray, and let's watch this funny video.
Kelani, tell them about the Nigerian prayer. Tell them about the Nigerian.
Yo, they 30 minutes long, and it's a bunch of repetitive, like,
God,
Lord God, Jesus Christ, please just look over.
Kelani, tell them about the Nigerian prayer. Tell them about the Nigerian.
Yo, they 30 minutes long, and it's a bunch of repetitive, like,
God,
Lord God, Jesus Christ, please just look over.
That is Kelani there. Here we have Skooky Pishaun talking about submissiveness. And I want you guys to let me know what you think about this. Most ladies, some ladies would agree, and I'm very sure others, you know, would disagree. And that is it, guys, as well. I want to know your thought about Pishaun's view on submissiveness. Guys, let us watch this.
First of all, the idea of submissiveness, being submissive to your husband, originates from the Bible. It's not just some writer somewhere that came up with the concept and gave it to us. So if you're a woman and the idea of being submissive to your husband does not sound reasonable to you, correct that thought. Tell me that the Bible equally speaks to men with as much intensity on how to treat their women with respect. I am 1000% with you on that. If you say that the message where the Bible speaks to husbands should be flogged and should be spoken about as much as we speak on this submissiveness issue, I am 1,000,000% behind you on that. Husbands, love your wives just as Christ has loved the church and gave himself up for her. You want your woman to submit. Have you given up yourself for her like Christ did for the church? See. If she now, after all that, now wants to still walk all over you, wants to manipulate you emotionally, wants to act like she's a feminista and change. See, there are plenty girls in the ocean, I mean in the sea, they call it. Wives, submit yourselves unto your own husband as you do unto the Lord. Nurture your man's ego, caress your man's ego. You will control him. He will even be happy for you to control him. I wish you girls of nowadays could just grasp this concept that submissiveness is not weakness. if you happen to now submit to a guy who wants to take the piss, Michael Jackson will walk out of that relationship. I know it's hard to have invested your emotions, then you now have to pull it back.
I don't know, maybe it's becoming a motivational speaker or a therapist right now. So who knows? Alright, we have CDQ. According to report, it says here, CDQ ridicules Yemi Alade on Twitter. CDQ? And here is what it says. Someone by the name Linux Music says, it's funny we don't have a female rapper in Nigeria at the moment. Wow. And CDQ replied, Yemi Alade be waiting. What does that even mean? Let me know. What do you think is trying to say? Is it shading Yemi Alade? Why Yemi Alade? I'm as confused as a lot of people out there. That is why I just felt like, let me just put it out there, see if anyone really understand what CDQ is trying to say here. Next news is about J. Cole. So J. Cole is currently in Nigeria and the show is today. Castle Lights unlocks music experience concert at Eco Hotels and Suites, and singers like Davido and Wizkid will be there alongside MI, YC, Fowls and Tiwa Savage. Talking about Davido, Davido shares this photo of his new tattoo, 30BG. He shared this ahead of concert with J. Cole and Wizkid. Here we have Don Jazzy. Don Jazzy said, oh boy Davido, you be star, at the tear shirt for you. You know, giving Davido some accolades. Yeah, it's a good news. But the shocking story right now that everyone is talking about, it shocks me as well. This guy who wants Davido to pay him up, he says Davido owes him 60 million naira. His name is Afolabi Kazim, and he explained that he's a jeweler. He gave Davido the money as investment for his jewelry business in 2011, and Davido did not keep up with his end of the deal, and now Davido is threatening him. On this fateful day, January 24, 2011, I met Davido at Deleke through his cousin Chinedu NPZ. 2011 was when Davido released his hit single Davido. Okay, that was when we started getting to know Davido. And he says, for business purposes, I'm a jeweler, so I met him on that purpose and for business reasons. Along the line we became friends, and then he bought business ideas which were smart ones, so I fell for the bond. He said he got a whole lot of contacts ranging from Nigeria to London. On February 5th, 2011, we all left for Ghana. I, Bayo Adeleke, known as Biret, Chinedu Opute, known as MPZ, and Adesua, who was MPZ's girlfriend. It should be noted that we all went by road on the same vehicle heading to Ghana. We stayed at my apartment in Ghana. We stayed together for over a month. He was low on cash. I got him and Bayo Adeleke a ticket to London because he was low on funds, and he was the one with the contact at which he had to deliver the jewelries to. Mind you, I was traveling with them, but a whole lot of excuses pop up. They started by saying I might cut them off their contacts if I go with them, so I laid low because money was involved, and they were leaving MPZ and Adesua in Ghana with me pending the time they made sales and head back to deliver my money in Ghana. He said a lot of things, and this guy released video.
Go and meet MPZ too now. Why you not go meet MPZ when MPZ get 2 Range Rover for America? No, be him talk to me, we'll run away. Guy, calm down. I don't like this. MPZ. Go and meet MPZ too now. Why you not go meet MPZ when MPZ get 2 Range Rover for America? No, be him talk to me, we'll run away. Guy, calm down. I don't like this.
Davido hasn't responded, and in that video you could hear Davido shouting, and that is Davido's voice though. This guy has evidence. He also released another evidence, the invitation letter that was given to Davido. He has reported Davido. He has taken the case to the police station. The police have tried to reach out to Davido. At one point when they came to arrest him, he called out on them to pursue the Nigerian police out of his house. He tried to resist arrest, and here was I saying, if no matter how powerful you are, if you do that to Nigerian police force, you will definitely be prosecuted. You will definitely be taken to court, no matter how big you are. But I don't know, I don't know how big Davido might be to send out on police officers. Then again, I wasn't there. I didn't know what happened. Bottom line is, Davido is owing this guy 60 million naira. That's huge. I will be following this. This is a developing story, okay? And I'm very, very sure that Davido is not going to joke with it, because it's going to affect his status if he tries to joke with it. I will be expecting an official statement or an official response from Davido. So guys, let me know your thoughts. Davido, 30 billion and 60 million naira is a big deal to you? I don't know. Just if it's two, just pay up this guy and save yourself the disgrace. Yeah, that's all I'm going to say. Next news, Toke Makinwa says she has been suffering fibroid for 7 years, that she has been to church. Here she says, I have been battling fibroid for 6 going on 7 years, and it's been one hell of a ride. I think I was diagnosed 7 years ago. I finally decided to do something about the situation this year, because it was getting to the point where it was beginning to affect me. I was in a lot of pains. I couldn't sit up properly. Wow, it was beginning to push against certain organs inside me. It was just nasty and a total disaster. She also said that she has been to Mountain of Fire. She has been to a lot of churches. She has fasted, she has prayed, and she finally, you know, decided to go for surgery. She's been scared to go for that before, but she decided to go under the knife when the fibroid wouldn't go away. Here is the video.
I've been battling with fibroids for about 6 going on 7 years. I think I was diagnosed 7 years ago. It's been one hell of a ride, guys. I didn't want to have surgery, you know. Trust me, I go to Mountain of Fire, so I've been through every church service and had all the communion and done all the, you know, fasting and praying. But if you're like me and you're very scared of going under, it can be quite a terrible experience. She was successful and I'm alive.
That is it about Toke Makinwa. Here we have Ricardo Banks preaching on social media. He says, heaven is real, hell is real. Accept Jesus today. What prompted him to say this now? Some people or some celebrities ran out of words and they just put out something just to, you know, get people's attention. But you can't say God might just be using him according to the comments, some of the comments that I saw online, because it's like a role model. It could, you know, help pass the message to a lot of people and change their lives. So guys, let me know what you think about that. According to new reports, Tobi and Cece finally reconciled. During Miracle's live story on Instagram, they were spotted, you know, chatting, talking and having fun. Whatever made her to do that or reacted that way while she was in the house, who knows? It might just be for the money, it might just be for the attention. Nobody knows. It's a game, it's a show, and that is why I didn't really take the whole house thing serious. But I'm just out here to give you guys the news, have fun with it, and talk about it irrespective. Okay, yeah, so that is it, guys. And yeah, it seemed like their friend, but even when she got out of the house, there was a point where Nina was also doing a live video where she was screaming at her younger sister. Whatever, if that is her behavior or her character, whatever, it doesn't affect me. Nina says that I can't leave Collins. That was what Nina said initially. Okay, she said she can't leave Collins, that Miracle and her are not dating yet. That was what she said, okay, before this interview. Now after she's been saying that, okay, that she'll try to work things out, and when they get up the house, even while she was in the house, that when they get out the house, she'll try and see how things works out with her boyfriend, who is Collins.
I can't leave Collins. I'm still going to say it now, because Collins was there for me. So if I go back to Collins and probably he doesn't want the relationship again, I already told Miracle we are not entering into any relationship. But what we share, it's not ending. We are still the way we are. I can't be Miracle's girlfriend.
I'm the kind of person, if you guys understand, I like to take my time before I make decisions like that.
But right now, during an interview, Nina says she doesn't want to talk to her boyfriend Collins, who she has known for a year.
Have you spoken to him?
Actually, I don't think I want to talk to him for now. No.
So have you spoken to his friends, family members?
I don't want negative vibes right now.
I just want to focus. Do you think they're quite upset with you?
I know they are.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was feeling for the guy because I was thinking, I don't know him, but I kept thinking, if I was like, if that was my boyfriend or if that was my girlfriend on TV, I just find it very difficult. Maybe
after she got out of the house, you know, she's been getting these negative vibes from Collins, or she's been sensing some negative vibes, and she really doesn't want to, you know, let that get to her. All I could see right now is a girl that's in love. This girl seems like she's already in love with Miracle. Note, Nina is the youngest, I think. Yeah, the youngest in the house. That is where I'm going to hold it. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at MecksoncrownBTV. Enjoy your weekend, and we'll see you next time. Peace.
Happy weekend, sir. Big contracts you've been eating, sir. Many big shows you are getting, sir. Remember back when they didn't want to listen, sir. Happy weekend, sir. You are too much, boss. You are different, sir. All these fine babes you are hitting, sir. My regards to your wife and your children, sir. Happy weekend, sir. Happy weekend, sir.